This video you're about to watch now, this video was posted long ago, before the IBB revelation. This video was posted on the April 2024. After watching this video, my brother, you will know exactly what transpired during that 1966 coup. It is an Awolowo coup. Everything you need to know was analyzed by this guy. Brother, you need to watch it. You need to watch it. I'm telling you. Stop listening to people like Irene Omuki who will come online to deceive people because he wants to be appointed in the next regime. Most of them are sure that Tinubu is going to win now. So all of them are running kitty kata kata. Even if not to buy somebody to get what that thing where they want, they go buy. That is why these people shouldn't be listening to them. So watch the video for yourself. You will be totally convinced. I'm telling you, this boy analyzed everything properly. Well, watch.
Okay, listen, pay attention. Have you ever wondered why? Why is it that Chukwuemeka Odumego Ojukwu, the People's General, is never mentioned whenever January 15th, 1966 military coup d'etat in Nigeria is being mentioned? Why? Even though the coup has been associated to belong to his kinsmen, they call it Igbo coup. But yet Ojukwu was not involved. Where was Ojukwu that time? It may shock you to know that Ojukwu was a commander of the 5th Battalion in Kano. In 1966, when the coup d'etat unfolded, Nzogu quickly picked the phone and telephoned Ojukwu and asked him to join the revolution. Ojukwu refused, reason being that his allegiance will only be given to the highest military ranking officer, the commanding officer, the officer commanding, who was Agiyi Ironsi. For this, Nzogu was angry and furious, declared Ojukwu an enemy, and then decided to send a force to arrest Ojukwu in Kano. But then, Alexandra Madebo convinced him not to do so and asked him to seek a peaceful way to convince Ojukwu to join the revolution. And this Nzogu accepted. Nzogu then decided to send Alexandra Madebo to go to Kano and convince Ojukwu to join the revolution, and also to withdraw 500,000 pounds sterling from the central bank, money that he will use and pay the northern soldiers under his command. But Alexandra Madebo convinced him to send the junior officer that him has a delegate duty to do in Kaduna. And this Nzogu also obliged and sent a junior officer who was Captain Ude. Captain Ude went to Kano to deliver Ojukwu what Nzogu had said. But then Ojukwu apprehended him and threw him into the guard room of the 5th Battalion in Kano. On the 16th of January 1966 evening, when the news of what happened to Ude got to Kaduna, Nzogu was angry and furious and decided to launch a counter-attack in Kano to arrest Ojukwu. Again, Nzogu was angry. But then again, Alexandra Madebo intervened and asked him not to launch an attack, and told him, if you launch attack in Kano and also launch attack in the south, because the coup d'etat failed in the south, because Ironsi was in the southeast, if you launch attack on Agiyi Ironsi and launch attack in Kano, you will be overwhelmed. And remember, your main aim of carrying out the coup d'etat has been successful, which was to remove greedy, corrupt politicians. If you go forward to fight Agiyi Ironsi, the people will perceive it to be a power struggle between two military personnel, which is you and Agiyi Ironsi, and this can lead to a bloodbath and consequently a civil war. And Ironsi has a better chance of asking for military assistance outside Nigeria, which you cannot. Nzogu reasoned this out and decided to hand over power to Agiyi Ironsi. He did that, and Agiyi Ironsi quickly arrested him and threw him into the prison and for further interrogation. Now listen, before you tag a coup to belong to a particular tribe, simply because 2 or 3, 4 plotters belong to a particular tribe, you should make your research findings properly. I am not a monopoly of wisdom, but by God's grace, I have done my research very well. Used to type in a particular tribe to belong to a particular coup d'etat is what we call negative and hateful ideology, because it goes a long way to bring that tribe down. Listen, Ojukwu not being part of January 15th, 1966 military coup d'etat is one of the reasons why it was not successful. So you must be careful with the lies they have told you over the years. You must be careful, because it was that lie that led to what was called a counter coup d'etat in July 29th, 1966. Because if the coup was never tagged to belong to the Igbos, the Northerners will not have the grievance to come after them. Because the painful thing about the counter coup d'etat that happened in July 29th, 1966 was not that military officers were killed, was that the coup d'etat led to the pogrom that saw the death of over 30,000 Easterners who were predominantly Igbos. We must be careful of what we dish out in the media. We must be careful, because our statement can engineer hate and loot. Be careful, and make